Hunters, DAKY Whitetails, another episode of Chasing the Dream. Uh, where I'm going on this one, what I want to talk about is how I feel where hunting is going. And it seems like it's more about the trophy than it is about the hunt. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when I talk to people, people that I meet and different people, people that I get introduced to, they don't tell me how the hunt started. They just more or less tell me how the hunt ended. What they got. I mean, that picture is boom. It's just, this is what I got. And I don't like that. You know what I mean? And it seems like that's where we're going. It's not the whole hunting experience. It's just what we killed. And I just, and why I feel so, why I'm so adamant about it is like where I hunt in Kentucky, my buddy Dink. How he sees the whole hunting experience itself. It's when we all get together and we're all sitting around, we're all teasing each other, and just going through that whole experience. And the kill is the last thing. If it was just the kill, the hunt wouldn't be any good. None of us would enjoy it. It would just like, oh, so what? And that's what I see it. And I guess where some of these, when guys go away on these hunts, and I know time matters too. I'm not stupid when it comes to that. I mean, if you only have a short amount of time to do something, you're trying to jam it in. But it almost seems like you should jam in more of the experience and less of that kill, and you would enjoy it more. And like I said, that's why I feel Kentucky is so special, because that's what we do. It's just, when we all get together, like I said, and we all experience that thing. And I feel lucky because we do have a little of both. I mean, I have a lot of the experience, and we do have good deer, but I'm sure a lot of people do. I mean, the people that are watching this, listening to this, they have more or less the same thing, but it's just, they emphasize so much on that kill. They're missing out on it. They're missing out, introducing other people into it. You want to see something that's the coolest thing in the world, bring somebody new in on it. I mean, when my son started hunting, it had nothing to do, with that kill. It was to see it in his eyes now. I brought friends out there. I got a good friend of mine from South Carolina that I've introduced to my buddy out there, like in Kentucky. And that's the neatest part about this whole thing. Now he gets to be part of this game. He's introduced to it. And that's what we all have a good time. And you got to see, I mean, real quick, you got to see this guy. He came when we went to Kentucky 2017. This dude bought a grill that was like something you would see on the cooking channel. And I mean, this is a guy that can go anywhere. I mean, he hunted Canada, he hunts Kansas, he hunted Illinois. I mean, he hunted all the top states or provinces or countries. And he enjoys this more. And that's what he told me. He said, Alan, I mean, I feel blessed. I thank you for introducing me to Dink and the whole thing. Because he said, when I used to watch your hunts, all you guys did was laugh. You had a good time. Yeah, it was funny. And now I get to experience that. I mean, yeah. And last year, he killed nothing. And it didn't matter. I mean, he spent $260 on a hunting license, and this dude killed nothing. But that hunt to him, he told me, meant more than anything. And that's where I'm going with this. He realized, that experience means more than the kill itself. He had opportunities. He said, man, it isn't like I didn't have an opportunity to kill. It's just that was wasn't as important was the experience itself. And that's where I'm going with this. If somebody out there is listening and they want to, become part, I'd love to bring you on my podcast. We'll get on together and you could tell me your end of it. I want to hear your stories. How exciting it was, what happened. I mean, there's things that happen, and I'm sure on all our hunts that shouldn't be left out, but we do. We leave them out. There's a funny part of this. It could have been, I mean, real quick, I hunted with another friend of mine in Kentucky. This guy Jimmy. I mean, super great guy. He has land in South Carolina, and we were hunting together. And the best part of him and I hunting together, he was watching me from a box blind about 80 yards away, and I missed a deer. I missed this 3-pointer, 4-pointer, whatever it was. I don't even remember. But that hunt meant more to us, and he still brings it up, than any hunt that we do to this day. And so that, it just shows you the hunt, the experience meant more than the shot. It's like, because we still talk about, if I'd have shot that deer and killed it right then and there, that was it. We would never talk about it again. It would have been, so what? It was a small buck. You should have killed it, but I missed. He got to watch it. It was that hunting experience. It was all these factors that fell into place. And to this day, for him and I, that is one of the most special things. And I know this guy for a very, very long time. My buddy in Kentucky, I know him. I mean, Christ, it's 30 years I know him. We talk about our hunting experience more than we talk about our kills. Our kills are special, and I'm not trying to downplay that part at all. I got a friend of mine, Carl, that I've hunted with, and God, the hunting experience, how it happened, how he got his first one when I was there, how we got about him and I hunting together, has nothing to do with when he climbed up in the tree. It's how we got together, how we met through hunting. And that to me is what I think what we're losing. When I watch these hunting shows on TV, it's the in-betweens that we're missing. And that's what I want to start doing is bringing that back. I hope, some of the people that watch this podcast or, tune on to this are thinking the same way. Like, okay, that is the special. Like when you take your child hunting, it's not because he climbs up in that tree and he pulls the trigger. That has nothing to do with it. It's because he's with you. And I would like to have guests on my podcast and have them talk about their stories and different events that they have. And like I said, if you like what you hear, post your comment, and we'll just, try to drag this along. With that, good luck, hunters. We got turkey hunting coming up in a few months. I know it seems like an eternity, but we got turkey hunting coming up in a few months. And when I start turkey hunting, I'm going to bring you a bunch of them. And like I said, just keep chasing the dream, and good luck, hunters.